Hey friends, we're talking about true crime, and we just did a segment on the horrible and tragic Waco siege where the Branch Davidians on national television on April 19th, 1993 were burned alive. And David Koresh had over 20 wives, many of them children, when he sexually assaulted them. And he was having sex with adult women who were married to other men. He was having sex with little kids. He was worried that CPS was going to take his case. And not unlike what happened with the fundamentalist Latter-day Saints in El Dorado, Texas, terrified that CPS in the state of Texas would break up his family. What he was really terrified about is that they would find out about his sex crimes. And there's a lot of speculation that the hellfire that was started by David Koresh to prevent the state of Texas and the United States government from investigating his sexual assault of minor children, right? I mean, not unlike the FLDS, they were bartering, and the currency of choice was little girls. So the most tragic ramification to come out of this, of course, and for those of you who lived here or are from here, was the Oklahoma City bombing, which occurred exactly 2 years to the day later on April 19th, 1995. So 2 years to the day of the Branch Davidian hellfire. Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols killed at least 168 people at 9:02 in the morning. They injured about 700 more, destroyed the Murrah building and 324 buildings, about $700 million of damage in downtown Oklahoma City. The thing that's crazy about this is that McVeigh was an Army veteran and was, by all intents and purposes, from a good family, had a good future ahead of him, and he threw it all away because he lost his intelligence and let his emotion take over because he was angry at the way the government mishandled Ruby Ridge, and of course the Waco incident, which he personally visited, I think, more than one time. So we're going to talk a little bit about this true crime, this Oklahoma City bombing, because there were a lot of things that these young men did, McVeigh and Nichols, they did to make sure that they were untraceable, untrackable. And of course they took advantage of what was then a very sleepy security for a federal building. It's not like that anymore. Certainly not after 9/11, and certainly not after the way we know that our government has come under attack in the last 2 decades, both internally and externally. So more on the connection between Oklahoma City and the Branch Davidians next, while we're delving into true crime here in the studio. Thanks for joining.